And welcome back, everybody. I apologize for the extended break, but these two players were going at it hard for a very long time. They were just in a 50-minute ZvP.
I didn't sign down for this, mate.
Mate, this is Latino America, mate. Oh, we have a 12 pool. Go for it.
Yeah. Here we are, the 12 pool player who lost the previous game, so he's probably very frustrated. This is from Colombia, X.
And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Glittering Ashes LE, we have the best Protoss player in all of Peru, representing his new team. I don't know what it is, but it is TGCF. It is XionS. With Goku. It's a 12
Is it?
it's a Super Saiyan. I just don't know who. Is it Goku?
I don't know, man. Look. I stopped watching Dragon Ball years ago.
Oh my god. And you call yourself a weeb. Ah!
Okay, so X, apparently, because for people who don't know, because I don't know if you're watching the Extreme, this was a 50-minute game that X lost. So X is like, no, screw it. I'm gonna finish in 5 minutes.
Yeah, he's hungry. He's tired. He's hungry. You know, he's been playing in the qualifier for 4 hours now. He's like, I've had enough of this nonsense.
Yes, and he's on match point.
True.
He is on match point 2-1, so he only needs to win one game. So if he's with a 6 pool, cool, right?
Yeah. I mean, so a couple of things to bear in mind. One, XionS is responding very well. He is having a forge on location. He's going to be able to get cannons up and running and defend. He also has his second zealot on the way. The Lings are looking to deal damage. Their goal here is to either take down the sniper core would be amazing, but with 2 zealots, XionS should be able to shoo away these Lings.
I mean, should, right? Should, but I don't know, mate. That cybercore is very low on health.
Oh, he needs to go for it. He needs to go for it with the zealots. He needs to wall off. He doesn't go for it. The cybercore is going to go down.
Yeah, the cybercore goes down, mate, and now the zealots, they just back off, and that's what's worth, in my opinion. He's gonna delay the tech of XionS so much, plus the natural base. It's not game ending, but it's definitely game advantages for him.
Definitely. Oh my god, the other massive thing, XionS messed up a little bit here. The cybercore died before he got his Stargate or Twilight Council, whatever he wanted his tech to be. So his tech is so late.
Oh my god, there's even a couple of Zerlings here inside the main base.
Yeah,
they're gonna be quickly dealt with, but oh god.
Yeah, I mean, the Link Scout confirms to eGGz whether or not he was able to throw down a tech structure in time. And we all see that he was not. There's nothing here in the main base, only pylons, so eGGz knows he is insanely ahead.
So if you're X, what do you do? Like, quick till base?
I would get a quick third and go for like a Hydra timing to just end the game, but we'll see how decisive eGGz wants to be here. We'll also see how XionS tries to come back, as he still cannot even expand.
Can you imagine if he managed to get out a queen and then put a creep over there? A tumor.
I mean, there's still eGGz here, but there we go. Finally, the Nexus is going to be on the way. Looks like the Lings are going to be cleaned up. Finally, here we go. And I'm still waiting for the tech here. There it is, finally, at the 4-minute mark.
Yeah, we have a Stargate coming up. I mean, no surprise after the fashioning with XionS won the previous game. For those who are not up to date, he won because he had a massive fleet of Protoss airships. And just ended up winning a lot of carriers, a lot of void rates, a mothership. So perhaps XionS is gonna go the same route. I don't know what X answer is going to be. So far, he's just macroing normal behind this. So
Yeah, I mean, I kind of like what XionS is doing. So again, as you were saying, I guess I'll reiterate that XionS did win in the late game against eGGz in a 15-minute game. I do think that he has just, again, if you give him a late game army, he can make some magic happen. XionS can. And can he get there? I like that outside of just ZvP dealing damage, and oh my god, we even have Zelt here in the natural base. Oh my god! It's so important that XionS deals this economic damage because of how far behind he was.
3 workers killed, plus a lot of lost mining time due to the drones running around from those Celos and from those adepts. But yeah, not as much damage as probably XionS would have wanted to, but you know, you work with what you have to do, right?
Oh yeah, exactly. Meanwhile, we have a little bit of a link run by. Oh, it looks like they're going to get us around on some of these Zelts, take out both of them. So nicely done here by eGGz. What I was going to say is that the obvious thing is to go into Skytels from here. It's a little bit too predictable. So I was liking that XionS went for a Twilight Council as well. He went for both. Unfortunately, because the Stargate was late, the Void Ray was late, which means the Overlord gets in and eGGz sees that there is a Twilight Council, that there isn't a second Stargate.
Yes, Twilight Council, so eGGz on the other side of the map, he's preparing. The Roach Warren is on the way. We have Lair on the way as well. So most likely by the time those Celos hit, eGGz is gonna have all the Roaches he needs to defend.
Yeah, exactly. He's going to be well prepared for any kind of ground army. He doesn't know 100% that it is going to be charge lots, but even if it was Glaive Adepts, like whatever it would be, he would have something on the ground in those roaches. Meanwhile, eGGz is going across the map with a decent amount of lanes. What do we have at home to defend? Oh, we do have 2 Zealots. Oh, they're going to have a hard time keeping the space alive.
Yes, and the Zealots got completely surrounded immediately. The tier 1 as well that was teleporting in. So eGGz I don't think is gonna deny the base, but it's definitely gonna be a costly base for XionS.
Yeah, what is that? 3 Zealots, an Adept, a Probe, a Pylon. Do we have anything else? The Void Ray turns around.
No.
Oh boy, and
oh my god, mate. Yeah.
Let's go.
Like we said, eGGz doesn't want another 50-minute game.
Yeah. I was talking before about, mate, if you're eGGz, just take a third base and go for a Hydra timing. This works as well, you know, take a third base and go for a Nidus timing. He has a lot of minerals to work with. He's going to send all his queens across the map. This is another great way to be incredibly decisive here, and XionS just doesn't have a lot to defend.
Yeah, only a couple of Celos, 2 Void Rays that eventually they're going to clean this up, but at what cost? The probes are forced to retreat, and XionS is getting desperate, mate, because now he's doing the Dark Shrine.
Yeah, I mean, there won't be detection, so maybe defensive DTs could work. Problem is that the Dark Shrine is still a ways away. The Nidus is starting, eGGz is here, about to hit the natural base of his opponent, and XionS just doesn't have a lot to work with. He does have charge, so the Zealots are going to be okay. He has 2 Void Rays, but here come the Queens.
Yes, the Queen Wall, the Roach Wall as well is coming up, and yeah, there's still a few seconds until that Dark Shrine finishes, so XionS unfortunately do not have a lot to work with.
Yeah, and look at it, mate, look at how smart eGGz is. He has an Overseer, he has detection. Even if there were DTs, he would be able to deal with them.
Yeah, now hitting the tier base, hitting the natural base, this is a big army for eGGz, and more is coming in. eGGz has finished running. eGGz doesn't want any more workers, he just wants army, and he wants to get out of here.
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't go for the natural, he will go for the third base. A couple of defensive DPs are worked in, but again, we have detection. XionS, he's going to try and kill the Overseer.
And he does. The Overseer is dead, there is no more detection here, and mate, and he just keeps teleporting more and more DTs, and eGGz is forced to go to return.
Wow, the DTs are here. They take down one of the Niduses, one of many. There is another one behind this where the Overseers, they are being morphed in, but they're at home. It's going to take a while to get across the map.
I do wonder why the DTs just didn't, you know, go and destroy the whole army.
Yeah.
There is no detection. Why do you transform it into Archon?
Shaking my head.
Vulnerable.
Shaking my head. XionS DTs were all he needed. The Overseers are still coming, by the way. They could have been amazing. I mean, the Archons do whatever they can. We still have a couple of DTs defensively here just holding the line, but the Queens are back.
Oh, this is a lot of cannons and a lot of silos, mate. I think X is gonna be repelled for now. The overseers arrive, but just to die.
Oh my god, is Xion's doing it? It looks like he may lose the DT, just barely he loses it before the detection gets dealt with. We have 2 more overseers as well, so Eggs, he is looking to defend, but a lot of queens have died, so the Void Rays are holding.
Yeah, and there's still a lot of cannons here to defend. If I were X, I would probably just ignore the tier base and go straight for the natural.
Yeah, I mean, he made the choice, right? He decided not to hit the natural, to go for the third instead, and because of that, he is being repelled. XionS holds on to his third. He has a probe lead.
54 workers for Xion, 50 for X. But we say X is not interested in making any more workers. Oh my god, queens, please do not pop out one each. Okay, 3 queens. Okay, X, ignore the natural, please. Go straight, go strong the third, go straight for the natural. There are no cannons over there.
Oh god, well, I mean, it looks like XionS is prepared as well. I think X just has to go home. I think he has to leave. Like, it's not going to happen anymore. I don't think he can deal damage. He is going to get a free Void Ray, so XionS a little bit of a misrally here. Back at home, Eggs is working on another base, but there's a Zealot run by!
Oh no, there's a Zealot run by coming in. Some Zealots for the natural base, some Zealots for the base. Let's see how many workers are getting killed. X is X gonna retreat?
Oh my god, he's retreating. He's coming back into the night. He's coming back home. Meanwhile, Zealots in every single base, the third and the natural. 8+ drones go down.
Yes, and there we go. Zealots finally dealt with 9 workers killed. This is putting X even behinder than he was before. 47 workers versus 59 of XionS. Man, I cannot believe how good XionS held.
I am shocked. I am shocked that XionS was able to defend. It's crazy. I mean, Overcharge played a part in it. He was very careful with his first Void Rays as well. He didn't get surrounded. The DTs were honestly crucial. Let's be honest, if it wasn't for the Dark Shrine, I think he would have 100% died. So, very good decision making here by XionS. But Eggs isn't done. He does have a bit of a Roach run by. Nidus gets cleaned up, but the Roaches, they're dealing some damage. They're killing some cannons.
Yeah, they do what they can, but unfortunately DT is very good when there's no detection.
This is crazy. This is crazy. Oh my god, XionS, he holds on with the DTs. He's going for a counterattack. But back at home, Eggs did get a Hydra Den. Looking at the units tab, he does have a handful of Hydras, a handful of Roaches. He may have enough.
Mate, it's 12 minutes into the game, and only now the first of the upgrades are gonna finish.
True. True. This base is exposed. There's no creep connecting it. Eggs, he may just straight up lose the base.
Yes, I think he will. Hydras and Queens are coming out, but will it be enough? This is a lot of Hydras. This is a lot of DPS.
Yeah, a lot of Hydras. XionS, he turns around. He gets the base, but his Void Rays are exposed.
Yes, he gets the base, but at what cost, mate? Losing all these many Void Rays? I don't know.
Oh, God. 3 Void Rays went down there. I also agree. I don't think it was worth it. You could argue that maybe XionS could have been positioning his army a little bit better, especially the Void Rays could have been kiting, could have been on the other side of the base as well. So, Eggs, despite losing a base, is still in this.
Yes, he's still alive. Both players are still alive, mate.
Oh.
Nidus in the middle of the map. He's intercepting the attacking force that was here before. So.
Oh my god, Eggs, he's here, he's across the map once again. Round 2, let's go. Roach, Hydra. Hydra range has already finished up. Hydra speed is on the way, and he gets a kill on the Cybercore.
The Cybercore is done. No more technology for XionS. And X, wisely, I think, he just back off.
Oh god. He will back off. He's going to rotate around, looking to try and hit this 4th base. But we already have cannons, we already have shield batteries, we already have DTs. And Tempests are coming out!
No, Paco Mike, get out of XionS' body. Get out of him.
Man, you're not meant to be in the European qualifier. What are you doing, Paco Mike? What are you doing? Oh my god, the Nidus gets denied here. XionS, he's getting his 4th up and running. His economy is straight up better than Eggs. Look at the probe count. Look at the workers.
Yes, it is insane. Like, X has just been focusing
Where's
on
the detection?
There's no overview here.
Oh my god, the Overseer is finally here. The Tempests are shelling away at this army. Overcharge is being popped. Eggs is pretty all in. Like, he's got to do something.
No, his army is getting surrounded by all sides. Void Rays, Archon, Tempest. This is gonna be enough DPS to kill all of these. I don't know, mate. Hydras are very squishy, and there is nothing here to tank for them.
Mate. Oh no! Half the Hydras just went down. Overcharge was already popped, so it's not going to be available here for this next fight. The Hydras are trying to force themselves forward, but again, we are going to have another warp in. Oh.
My god.
What are we watching? Darking, what are we watching?
Look, these are your fault. I wanted to go to have and grab dinner.
You didn't say. Hey, you didn't speak up, okay? You didn't say anything. Oh my god, you're like, I didn't think I needed to. I thought it was gonna be 3-0. I thought. Oh, the DTs!
No, the DTs in the main base. There is nothing. There is not a single spore here to detect all of this.
Oh my god! Finally, the Overseer gets home, but the damage has been done. XionS is cleaning things up on his side of the map. No detection, so there is a lot of creep. The creep can be pretty annoying. More Niduses are coming up. Egg's doing whatever he can to keep his opponent at bay. He has been droning up pretty aggressively. He's trying to catch back up.
Yeah, he's trying whatever he can. I don't know, mate. If XionS is going to be able to give him the time he needs, because, mate, he is at 167 supply. He stopped producing workers quite some time ago. He doesn't need them anymore, and now he's starting to get carriers and Colossus.
Yeah, like, to be honest, if XionS attacks now, he wins. But that's why, like, these Niduses and these counterattacks are so important. Eggs has to do everything in his power to make sure that XionS stays on his side of the map. And it looks like, for the most part, he is. XionS, he's getting detection. And an observer is on the way. So he may just be waiting to clear up all this creep.
Nice, nice. X buying all the time that he wants, that he needs. Desperately, lurkers are here. But, mate, lurkers are not, like, really good against us, against carriers and Tempest, so I don't know.
Lurkers, they don't shoot up, puppy. They don't shoot up. I mean, they're necessary just as an anchor point, but you're correct. We need Aspire. We need Corruptors. A Hydra Lurker is not going to be the long-term answer here.
So there we go. The army of XionS moving forward, going straight into the lurkers, but I think it's going to be enough. The Hydras are starting to melt to those Colossus and those Archons. Is a lot of damage that the Protoss army has over X, and yeah, everything is melting for the players.
Absolutely everything, mate. The Lurkers are actually holding on, but the majority of the Hydras just went down. Hydras are incredibly expensive units, and Eggs cannot afford to lose them. He's making 5 Vipers right now, which can be great, but we'll see if he lives long enough to actually make use of them.
Another run of Celos joined the fight, and do we have a Warp Prism?
No.
We had one Warp Prism, we just lost it. Oh my god, the Hydra Dynamics again is nice.
Oh, the Hydrogen goes down. That is it. The Hydras that we see now are the only ones that Eggs is going to have. That is his only anti-air.
Yes, this is over, man. This is over. Eggs accepted and just go to game number 5.
You're like, mate, I'm hungry. Aye. The Hydras are going down. The Lurkers as well. So will the base. Carriers and Tempest reign supreme.
Yes, the Air Protoss is too strong, especially when there is nothing to oppose them. The Vipers are also unprotected, undefended, and they're forced to go back. And oh no,
feels bad, man. When you yoink and you get outpowered by whatever it is that you yoink. Oh god, the Colossus survives the abduct. Aye. We have like another Nidus somewhere across the map, but it's not really going to do too much because XionS is in the heart of Eggs' bases.
Yeah, this is the beginning of the end, mate. Like, Vipers are pulling the carries, but there's nothing to show up, and GG, mate. XionS takes the game number 4, and we're tied, mate. 2-2.
Wow. GG, well played. We are going to the ace match. Oh.
When I saw that 2-0, mate, I thought, it's over.
Yeah.
X is going through, and now look at us.
I I thought it was over as well. I thought it was done, mate. I thought it was a done deal. I thought that Weber would be able to clean things up. But the comeback is real. Hopefully the tilt is not real. Eggs, he needs to calm down. Needs to calm himself.
The 12 pull was okay.
Yeah.
I think the rest was the shaky part.
Yeah. I agree, mate. I agree. I here we go. The ace match. On a pretty Zerg favorite map, to be fair, but we'll see what our players.
I mean, they probably vetoed like what, Blackburn and Pride of Altaris.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
so like you given either the Zerg map or the Zerg map or the Zerg map. Okay, so.
True. We are here. We are loading into the final game of the series, the final game of the night, the final game of this qualifier. Who is going to join Tavo in the closed qualifiers for DreamHack Valencia?
And here we go, people. Welcome, Curious Mind Ellie. Last map of the series, last map of the night. And spawning over here is Zerg player playing for Team Super X.
And spawning. Oh, he's doing it again! Spawning in the top left-hand corner of Curious Minds LE. We have the best Protoss in all of Peru, representing Goku, anime, Dragon Ball, and all things Peruvian. Getting 12 fooled, it is XionS.
So X with another 12 pull mate.
Yeah.
And now, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is an easier map for the Protoss to wall off.
He's got the ramp. He's got a ramp.
Let's see how it goes.
Yeah.
Let's see how it goes. Meanwhile, the probe is coming here to scout. He's gonna notice there's no natural base. We have a pool here already.
Yeah.
This looks very suspicious.
Yep. I like how he doesn't waste any time here at the natural to deny the natural base and force the third. He immediately sees the pool. He's going to confirm the links coming across the map. He knows exactly what is happening. And there's pros and cons to 12 pooling on Curious Minds. One, the rush distance is shorter, so Lings are going to get across the map faster than on Glittering Ashes. But, as you pointed out, it is a little bit more defensible for the Protoss player.
Yes, you have a ramp, you need less buildings, your cell is about to pop out, so as long as you don't, keep your door open, should be fine.
Exactly. The Lings, they rock up, and there's a Zealot. Oh! There's a Zealot bouncer here. Has to be careful not to get surrounded. And the Lings, they're working on the Cyber Core.
Yes, second Zealot about to pop out.
Yeah, exactly. With the power of two Zealots, ooh, he is able to zone away these Lings for the time being. Again, Eggs wants to kill in the Cyber Core, just like the previous game.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna get it. The first Adep is now about to pop out, and that is it. That is the end of the aggression. Now, unlike last game, where X went for a proxy hatch as well, this time X is going for the normal hatch.
Yes.
So, not as all-in as he went the previous game.
Yes. Less committed here from Eggs. He also deals less damage because of that. What did he really accomplish? He forced two Zealots. He also forced a shield battery. XionS, though, with Balls of Steel, he didn't throw down his second pylon here as part of the wall. He didn't overreact. And now he's coming across the map with two Adepts and two Zealots. And this can deal damage. You have to be careful here as a Zerg player.
Yes, just like the previous game that he killed a few workers. Let's see how many he gets this time. Adepts going, the shade of the Adepts going into the main base. It was a bait.
It was a bait. He goes into the natural instead, but the Lings and Queens are here. Decent damage already on one of the Queens, but with 3 Queens Eggs, he should be fine. Up! The Queen!
One Queen goes down for 2 Zealots. Sure, I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take it. It's a little mineral inefficient, but I think it's working at the end. Oh, the Adepts entered the main base. 3 workers were sniped while we were not watching. A 4th one even.
Oh my god. And both Adepts survive? Zion's doing a very good job with his counter damage, not just getting drones, but also queens, also forcing lost mine time here in the main base. Goes for another shade to sneak into the main base. It looks like he's gonna finally lose one of the adepts.
Yeah, finally one of the adepts is lost, but mate, he's killing another two more drones for free.
Mate, this is starting to be a little bit too much damage, Darking. Like, it's only one adept, so he's not gonna get more, but that was well worth it.
Can you imagine if behind this Zions were going for Glaive Adept?
That would be game. That would be 100% game, mate. Aye.
Yeah, no, but he's going for the same thing that he won the previous game. Charge Zealot with the Stargate. Though he has not. Okay, there we go. I was like, where's this Stargate unit? There we go. It's a Void Ray, probably just to kill this Overlord to begin with.
Yes. Thankfully for eGggz, it looks like he's going to scout all of this. His Overlord was chilling in the main base, so he sees all the production, he sees the upgrades, so he should know, it's very similar to the previous game. I know what you're doing.
Can you imagine like being that Overlord and you seeing your impending doom ahead? And there's nothing you can do about it.
Cerebrate, send me home, puppy, send me home. Get me out of here. Oh, God. Void Ray rocks up, Overlord's gonna go down at the same time. eGGz rocks up with a handful of wings, gets a kill on a probe, but won't be able, doesn't have enough to deny the third.
Yes, only a few Zerlings, definitely not the numbers you need to really do damage, because, you know, one Void Ray, only 4 links, not much of a problem.
Oh boy. And yeah, we'll see things stabilize a little bit here. eGggz once again going for the Roach Warren. Everything's pretty normal and pretty standard. He's getting a decent amount of spores as well. I like it. Spores in position, not just for the Void Rays, but also, I imagine, just in case DTs rock up.
Sure, DTs, Oracles, who knows what else, you know. Protoss has so many things under his sleeve.
It's Protoss, you know. You gotta be prepared for everything, mate. Everything.
Yes, and you might still lose.
Yeah. I mean, we saw that earlier. Speaking of, Dark Shrine is on the way. Mate, this is a copy pasta from the last game. Like, Zion's doing the exact same thing.
Yes. The big difference here is that eGggz is not going for an all-in, mate. He actually is macroing. He's building drones. He currently has more workers than his opponent. So he's not gonna be like caught with his pan downs like the previous game.
Oh yeah, he's got a belt on, mate. His pants are up. You love to see it. You know, eGggz, he's taking this a little bit more seriously. I mean, I say that. He's taking this more in a more like conservative manner, right? You know, he's taking more bases, droning up, just more solid macro play, because I think we all believe, and he himself believes, that, hey, I can take Zions in a more straight up game.
Now, to be honest, I don't know what transparent to in game number 1 and 2.
True.
Well, maybe eGggz, and that is how he won.
Yeah, maybe people in the chat can let us know what happened in the first 2 games. I doubt there was a long late game scenario, but of course we did see that in game number 3 where Zions came out on top. So we'll see what eGggz has to offer as Zions tries to force a denial here, and it looks like he will.
Yes, he will. The cancel of the base is affirmative, and now Zion just blew out.
Exactly. Very nice cancel. I like this from eGggz as well. He's not wasting any time with a Hydra Den. Screw the Hydras. Screw the Lurkers. I'm going straight for Aspire. I'm going straight for Corruptors.
Oh no, mate. Prepare for another 50-minute game.
We do have a Fleet Beacon. You know, we do have 2 more Stargates. Zions wants to get into Tempest and Carriers again. What I will say, because of the fast Spire, regardless of what comes out of these Stargates, eGggz is going to make an insane amount of Corruptors, and there is a timing where he can just kill the Protoss, because the Protoss...
Oh no, he made the Mutalist!
Mutas? Mutas? Okay. Oh god. Interesting. Can still make it work. Not as hard of a shutdown as Corruptors would have been.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think eGggz saw the main base of his opponent, right? So he doesn't know about the multiple targets and the Fleet Beacon.
True.
Yeah, it's gonna be a nasty surprise. He probably thought he's playing versus a more ground-oriented army, in which case Mutalists should be okay because they can run from one base to another. But if suddenly you have carriers and Void Rays to deal with, suddenly the Mutals are not as attractive.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, with enough mutas, and if the carriers are isolated, they can kill a carrier. But again, it just takes a little bit longer. You have to be a little bit more lucky with that. Yeah, interesting choice here. I mean, overall, I don't dislike it, because especially because Zion's doesn't have Blink. Like, this would be a good choice if it was Ground Toss, but it's Sky Toss, and oh, he wants the carrier!
Yeah, he's going in straight into the carrier. The carrier is going for the shield battery, and the shield... And X loses a couple of meters for his trouble.
At the same time, Roaches did hit the 4th base of Zion's, did force a cancel, so at least Eggs was able to accomplish something with his aggression, but as we're pointing out, these mutas haven't really done much at all. We saw how long it takes them to kill a carrier, and with a shield battery, they just can't kill a carrier.
Man, the shield batteries are really good. Look how long that cannon survived.
Oh my god, but at the same time...
Yeah, nice counter-attack with the ground army here from the tier base of XionS. This is a lot of rushes and settling. They might not be able to kill the base, but they certainly are gonna be able to kill a lot of workers.
Yeah, Eggs, he is pulling apart his opponent right now. Mutas at the natural, Ling, Roach at the 3rd base. He's all over the place, and now he may have enough. He does take down one of the Void Rays. XionS can't really go for a counterattack. He has to stay and turtle up at home. He doesn't have too much of a force.
Yes. Eggs now with 70 workers. He's going ham into that create army button. We have a lot of roaches incoming. We have a lot of corruptors incoming. As soon as he saw the carrier, he immediately switched from mutant production to corruptor production.
Yeah. This is great. This is absolutely great. This is exactly what he needs. +1 air attack is already done. He has a good amount of corruptors, but he has to be careful because XionS is supplementing his army with some Archons to help keep his army alive. An Archon though is at the 3rd, not at the natural, so depending on the angle, Eggs can still find some damage.
There we go. X going in once more. He's gonna immediately target top carriers. One carrier goes down. Second one goes down as well. And now he's going after the 3rd one.
Yeah, exactly. The power of the Corruptors. The power of the early Spire. Again, this is just a great response if your opponent wants to try and just skip a bunch of tech and go straight into Sky Toss. And Eggs is looking in a wonderful position.
Yes, four carriers eliminated immediately. Now one Void Red as well. Maybe can he right click on those carriers? Yes.
Yeah. He right clicks on every single one, mate.
And just like that, the aerial army of XionS goes and become dust, mate.
Yeah, there we go. The 3rd base is going down as well. All the probes went down as well here at the 3rd. Eggs, oh my god, we were so concerned about him earlier on, especially with the 12 pool not really doing too much, but his response, his tech was that much more solid here in Game 5, and GG gets called!
GG, and X takes it and he qualifies for DreamHack Valencia Close Qualifier.
GG, well played. We were both very scared, very worried for Eggs because it felt like XionS was getting a little bit of momentum. He almost pulled off a reverse sweep. It was crazy. But he did it.
GG. GG, and with that, mate, we have our 8 players that are going to be playing this coming Sunday.
Oh, we do, mate. We do. Congratulations to Eggs. He signed up, but he didn't really show up for the first qualifier. So we were a little bit concerned that he may not be a part of it. But he was here in qualifier number 2. He makes it through, and he will join everyone else. Oh. Oh god. And those players are, as we switch scenes here, the players in the closed qualifier are going to be Jim Rising, Paco Mike, Ryu, Terran, who are already waiting there, and they're going to be joined by Chaos Fate, Master, Tavo, and Eggs.
2 Terran, 1 Protoss, 1 Zerg. Everything is fine with the world.
Balanced, mate, balanced.
Balance, yes. And also balance overall because for the close qualifier we have 2-3-3.
Oh yeah, what's important is that the 2 are the Protoss, so it's oh god. But yeah, that is our confirmed final players here for the closed qualifier. And if you're wondering, when is the closed qualifier? Well, that is in a couple of days. I think in like 2 days. Like it's It's very
less than 2 days. It is Friday currently. The close qualifiers on Sunday, at the same time that the Open qualifier started. So that will be 5 p.m. Mexico, 4 p.m. Costa Rica, 5 p.m. Peru, 6 p.m. Chile, 7 p.m. Brazil. So I don't know what time it is for you, like that is like what 6 a.m., 8 a.m. Something like that. Very early on.
Yeah, it's early in the morning for Australia. Very early. But despite it being early, I will be there. Of course I'll be there because the Ducklings is going to be a part of that. Not just the Ducklings, but also the Duckling adjacent players as well. People that we're big fans of. I mean, to be fair, we're fans of everyone, you know. Even someone like Jim. You know, I love Jim.
Even someone like Ding. What do you mean? What do you mean?
We love Jim, we love Paco Mike, Chaos Fade El Borracho. If he's not drunk, if he's not wasted, he's a great player as well. Like,
mate, he was hitting the chat earlier and he was just telling people, mate, let's go for some chela.
I saw that. I saw shaking my head. Chaos Fade, stop it! Practice! Stop getting drunk! God damn it. But the closed qualifiers are going to be absolutely insane, and if you want to tune into them, we will have it live here on the CranKy Ducklings. It won't just be us. I'm sure Renegade X Studios will also be there, maybe some other English casters, most definitely some Spanish casters, maybe even Cosmos. You know, Funado Cosmos, he's been absent in some of these casts.
I mean, he was here on Tuesday. I don't know why he was not here today.
Yeah. I think he was maybe busy with maybe because he stayed up for World Team League. I think he was casting that. So yeah, it's
probably.
Yeah, it's messing up his sleep schedule a little bit. But hopefully we get him for the closed qualifiers.
It's important. There are Brazilian players to be covered.
Oh yeah. There are, definitely are.
Or if not, no problem, Cosmo. Just send us all the Brazilian guys. We'll welcome here.
Bring them on over. Bring them all over. But with that, GG, well played. Congratulations to everyone. And Darking, do you have anything you want to add? Were these qualifiers as bloody as you expected them to be?
No.
Ooh.
Not as bloody as I was expecting, because there were a lot of players that I was expecting to see and didn't show up. Like today, what is the stand?
True.
Did he lost that badly on Wednesday that he decided not to play today?
Yeah.
Is he that ashamed of himself?
I forgot.
Unfortunately, on GSL, Creator did not win, so we did not see Darkness. So, but yeah, I mean, it was brutal. Yes, it was brutal, but I was expecting something more brutal. More brutal even. Yeah,
the Chileans did not show up. Jarpi, Halfbreed, Dastan, even Sagan. Sagan has been active again. He's been competing again. He's going to be a part of Nation Wars. He's representing Chile in Nation Wars.
Sagan and Loki, right?
Yeah, Sagan and Loki was the only one here. Like, what's going on, you know? Very odd. Very odd that Chile did not rock up. I think that's probably the most notable thing. When it comes to the other regions, maybe B-Lord not being here is a little bit surprising. B-Lord always shows up just for the qualifiers, just cause. But of course, there is one major casualty in these qualifiers. And I think we all have to pay our respects to the Zerg Lord.
Yes, the Zerglord unfortunately didn't make it. Tavo was the big wall this season for him. Yeah. Now the Zerglord he has a few months to practice his CVT. See how it shape up for next season, for being ready for Atlanta. And yeah, we'll see, because things happen. But yeah, even though it was still fun, there was a lot of good players, there was a lot of good matches. We saw some good D-Vegas for here and there.
Yeah, we saw something. Yeah. Oh god. Meanwhile, I see him in the chat. Exclamation mark Funada Chaos Fade. He's still there, by the way. He's god damn it. Limit.
He's been lathering in the background. I don't know if you have him on your friend list.
Yeah. Shaking my head, Chaos. Shaking my head.
He has, one hand in the keyboard, the other on the beer. There we go.
There you go, mate. There you go. But yeah, it is a little bit bittersweet that Tavo made it through, because for Tavo to advance, the Zerglord had to fall, and I think we both anticipated the Zerglord to make it through, as some of our predictions.
He was one of my favorites. Mate, I cannot believe it. Both of your favorites qualified today.
Oh, of course they did, man. Of course.
And only one of my favorites qualified.
Of course, man. Of course. I mean, to be fair, this was close. You know, like Eggs almost didn't make it through. it was really close there towards the end. Maybe not the game itself, but the series. And yeah, it was wild. Again, I hope the Zerglord isn't too deterred, because we both know how good the Zerglord is. And it is devastating for anyone not to make it to DreamHack here, because there are only 2 of them this year. It's that much more impactful to your career if you don't make it far and if you don't make money. So yeah, that is a little bit worrisome. I hope he's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. I think he will be fine. We'll see him in Sentimiento Latinos and Copa Hyperions through the next few months, and then we'll see him once again in DreamHack.
I hope so. With that, I think we're gonna be wrapping up here. And I guess I'll leave us with a little bit of a teaser that maybe Darking, maybe we can run something for someone like the Zerglord. Maybe a tournament. Maybe.
Exclamation mark patron in the chat.
Maybe. We'll
see. We'll talk about it.
Yeah. We'll see. Oh god. As we are going to be heading off, I do see ARJ Skater redeemed a replay cast, but I will not keep Darking here any longer because it's getting really late. It was a long broadcast and we do need to get some food. Also, ARJ Skater, the other reason why I am a little bit adverse to casting a replay right now is because we are not done for the day. In 3 hours. In 3 hours, the CranKy Ducklings are going to be back with DreamHack Oceania Open Qualifier number 2. The final Open Qualifier out of all the regions is in 3 hours, and I'm going to be casting with you.
Wait, number 2?
Yes.
Number 1 has already happened?
Number 1 was last night.
Oh, who qualified?
Oh, it was Ender and Piglet. Ender and Piglet.
Oh, Ender came back.
Yes, Ender came back, and he killed both Ducklings. He went to the ace match against Oreo in a ZvZ, and it was a good ZvZ. And then in the qualifying match, he went up against Starduck, and he took him down in a 3-1. But Starduck was so close though; like those games were wild. Ender versus Starduck, like oh my god, it was so close. I felt so bad for Starduck.
Well, then best of luck to your boys because they're gonna need it.
Yeah. They're both going to be fighting their heart out in 3 hours in qualifier number 2. Again, also shout out to Piglet. Piglet was also the favorite coming in. He won ANZ Champs last season. I think a lot of people would say that Piglet is the best player in Australia right now. He's very strong.
Even more so than Pro?
Oh, 100%. Probe is like top 3 right now. Like Piglet and Seether are both considered to be better players at the moment. Oh boy. But, that could all change. That could all change for DreamHack. That could all change once, if Pro goes into, his training regiment and starts practicing again. Because he's also one of those players that went to Age of Empires. I'm sure you're aware. Probe did commit a lot to AoE 4. So, yeah, we'll eventually get there with Oceania. But I need to go shower, and I need to go prepare myself for my second broadcast, because we have 3 casts today, Darking. Straight after Oceania, we have Taiwan, Hong Kong.
Look, this is all your fault, okay? You wanted it.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get it. Oh god. Oh boy. So thank you so much, Darking, for joining me today. Do you have anything you want to add before we head off?
Go and watch my stream tomorrow where I play Magic the Gathering.
There you go.
Tomorrow at more or less 6 p.m. Mexico, 6 p.m. US Central Time. There we go.
There you go.
Yes, and more importantly, keep playing StarCraft.
keep playing StarCraft. If you want to tune in to more of the CranKy Ducklings, socials in the chat, and you will have links to all of our social media. It's Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, link to our Discord channel as well, where you can be notified whenever we go live. The least we can ask is for you to follow this channel, because we're going to be live, or we have been live every single day this week, multiple times a day. As I just mentioned, we have 3 broadcasts today. We just had 1. We have 2 more ahead of us, and yeah, I need to get ready. I need to prepare.
Quick and final shout out to X, who is in the chat.
¿Qué pasa?
Congratulations.
Oh, hold on. Congratulations. There we go. Congratulations, Eggs. GG, well played. It's great to see him there in the closed qualifier. It would have been devastating if he wasn't, but he is. Let's go. And I'm sure he's going to be preparing himself for that as well. The other thing, YouTube in the chat as well, if you want to check out our VODs. Again, we've been live very frequently this week, and if we're live and you can't tune in live, but you want to follow if you want to watch the games, then check us out on YouTube and Twitch. All of our VODs are uploaded eventually to our YouTube channel and to our Twitch as well, so be sure to be there. And with that, thank you so much everyone for watching. Thank you so much for watching. We'll be back in 3 hours. Ciao.
Bye.